From here, another thing that I want to share with you is that having a good grip is so important for having good volleys. If your grip is off, if your grip goes to number 3, a lot of players have these volley grips, even professionals. Although on the high volley, on the second level volley, you could really get away with it and make a good volley, you will really have hard time when the ball goes to the lower level volley, because when you hold the grip off, you will have to twist your wrist to get at the angle of the racket. But when you do that, your wrist won't feel strong, and when you have to pick up the volleys, the ball is going to go upwards too high, and in this way setting up the opponent to hit an easier next shot. If you want to develop volleys that are very sharp, you really need to remember that the grip needs to be a number 2, and the lower part, you will just find it yourself how it feels strong in your hand. But once you learn to do with this, now you could really on the lower levels, when you bend your knees, you could still keep a great angle, great strength in your wrist, and this will really help you to pick up those lower level balls and still make aggressive penetrating volley. So the grip, the ready position, all of this is very, very important to learn. Legs are wider and bent, as I said. Body is straight. You could see it from here. Body is straight and balanced. Knees are low. Racket in the middle, left hand at the neck. You could see my racket head again, level, just under my chest. And this is a good ready position to have for the volleys. Step number 2 is the unit turn. Just like the forehand shot, after we have this good ready position, we're going to turn and pivot the feet. Now, you could see in this educational video, I'll be talking about the normal level of the volley, so we could really learn the technique, the technical part of the volley. I'm not going to go on the higher, on the lower levels, just because we're mostly focusing on the technical aspect of tennis. So, when you have the good ready position, number 1, you pivot your feet, taking the racket back. Now, you could see how, again, my whole body turned and then the racket went there. I did not take my arm on its own. It is very important to understand from the good ready position, you're gonna twist, you're gonna pivot your feet, and the racket is gonna go to the side. Now, at this moment, you see your body is turned sideways. You have a nice turn. From here, the pointers that I'm gonna say, elbow is closer to the body, bent. You don't want it to be straight too far, bent, because later on when we're hitting the ball, we're going to extend that through the hit. This is going to give her more power and more solid stroke. You want to see that the racket is tilted backwards, because this is going to really help you with the angle when we hit the ball. And also you want the face to face forward. You don't want the face to face this way. You want really the racket face and your face to be on the same level, face of the racket pointing forward. And now from this position, as I said, elbow is closed, racket falls back. From here on, we're prepared for step number 2, part number 2, so we can perfectly later on execute the hit. So you could see my hand level is on my hip, it's not too high. Hand level is on my hip, just with the elbow prepared. I'm going to show you another angle. Pivoting the feet. You could see I'm pivoting my feet and my racket prepared. My racket prepared, you could see a level of my hip. You could see how my racket is tilted. And again, it's level of my head. And this is how we start learning the volley forehand. Let the racket fall back, face fall forward, body is rotated. From here, we are ready to move forward, step, and really execute the volley.